I'll call this meeting to order, and we have the minutes of October 4th.
I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes of October 4th.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
And then we have the minutes of October 9th.
I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes of October 9th.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
I was not there,
We
so
both
I
will
abstain.
abstain, yeah.
Okay, moving on, we have warrants 8 and 8P. Bills for payment.
I'll make a motion that we approve warrants 8 and 8P.
Second that.
Any discussion? Warrant 8 is for $114,844.18. And among items being paid was the West Dummerston Volunteer Fire Department's half of their allocation that was voted on at town meeting. The gravel pit bond repayment was in there. And county tax. So any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Let's see, nothing under ARPA funding there. And we have no visitors that I can see. Louis, do you have any road for me?
We've been just doing some roadside mowing.
Yeah.
Making some sand, stockpiling sand. So the pit is open now. And doing some grading on the roads.
And very nice lines.
And the lines are out.
The white lines, yeah.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, I don't even need my headlights going home.
Yeah. Driving blind.
Yeah.
So,
Did we do that or did the state do that?
state, town, well, we pay for it, but
Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
When they have enough to do in the area, they'll come out and do it.
So East-West Road was done,
Yes.
and it's on Middle
Middle
Road.
Yeah, east, west, to
Just the red
middle.
lines.
Oh.
Yeah, just the whites downhill, so not.
Let's see, under correspondence for information, is there anything you'd like to discuss?
I know that, well, I guess, I don't know if it's correspondence or it's new. I saw there was another letter from the Connecticut River Conservancy in there, just touching base again. But the Conservation Commission's been in touch with them already, so they've got that covered.
Good. Let's see. Under, do we have any updates on the Emergency Watershed Protection Program?
We do not. We're still waiting for any letters from them.
Okay. Under new business, do we have any new discussion or information on the Park Lawton Road structure estimate? Did mints go out?
Not yet.
Okay,
Don't know yet.
all right. So I guess we can't do too much on that.
Right.
Employee reviews. I guess I'll make some changes
Okay.
that we discussed on the one that I had, and I'll make an appointment to talk with Roger about it.
Okay. And then you got, I sent to you the.
Yep.
Okay, so you're good on that.
Yep.
Do you have any inputs?
I thought you did pretty good.
Right, we should have had you do both.
Ah. Oh, I could get carried away if you wanted to.
So, all right, so I guess the process usually is, once it's done, you meet with Lee and just go over it with him.
All right. Will do.
Questions. And if he wants to come talk to us, then certainly can do that.
Right.
Okay, now here's our big item of the evening, is the Green Mountain Mummers would like to use the common on October 29th at noon time.
I'll make a motion that we let the Green Mountain Mummers use the common on October 29th at noon.
I'll second it.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Great, I'll let them know. Okay, let's see. The budget. We're gonna start working on the budget and we have to have a schedule for that. Anybody have any ideas? Maria, you wanna tell them what we've
How does it
usually
normally
done?
work?
Well, like tonight, we're gonna meet after this meeting for a work session, and then we were doing the opposite Wednesdays as well. So like next week, even though we wouldn't have a regular meeting, we'd have a budget work session. Is that,
And is it not possible to just meet after the regular meetings? How much time, I haven't been involved in the process, is it?
it's gonna take some time. Yeah. I mean, if we get through a regular meeting real quick,
10
then it's,
minutes.
you know, then obviously we've got some time.
And which we would
Yeah.
still have it on the agenda that we can
Yes.
do. Yes.
Right, but, and if tonight's meeting goes super long and we don't wanna meet afterwards, then we wouldn't have to. Then at least we would have next week's that we know we would dedicate just to the budget.
And as I recall, there are occasionally times when we are making good progress and we can forego meeting 1 week to.
We have to warn them in advance, or?
Yes. we
Yes.
have to.
Just like, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're public
Yes.
meetings, so.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I had conveniently forgotten that we were meeting I was thinking we were just doing them after the meetings, but
Yeah, I mean, if we make good progress, then,
yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
everyone okay with that?
Wait, what's that?
Oh.
Meeting after the.
Meeting every week and.
You're right. So, and if we don't need, so we can warn them all.
Right.
And if we don't need one, we can just.
And through how long, when does that end?
About next May, the end of May, should be done. At least, have the first draft, you say?
I think so, yeah.
Usually, we have to have it, we have to vote on it to approve in January.
Yeah, usually about mid-January.
Yeah,
But we don't usually, we put it on there for that long, but we don't go usually that long. Because we should make, depending on how everything goes. It can, I know one year we went every other week and we were here, but we also had a fuller agenda on the opposite week.
Exactly.
So we didn't
Yes.
have time to do it during a meeting week. Like tonight, we have, some time to work on it. And that year, we didn't have any time.
And some of it depends on how prompt all the outside
Committees
committees
are,
get their
right.
requests to us.
Yeah, we also have to wait, the county tax, we
Yeah.
won't get that until,
Right.
Yeah, till middle of January,
yeah.
if we're lucky.
So
I
some,
mean, I've got meetings most nights of the week, and it's kind of nice when I have a night off from the Wednesdays, but, I knew that they did go to weekly meetings in the fall, so. Be here.
So can we warn them all, or the regular select board meetings with work after if applicable?
Mhm.
And then the off week, have them, but if we're making progress,
But we just,
We just-
we could go for the next weeks, like the next week there will not be a Wednesday.
So like next week's meeting, it will be an off meeting, so it'll just be a budget work session. So I will send Lori an agenda on next Monday to post for Wednesday.
Okay,
So if we decide tonight that we don't want one next week, which I think we should have one, but if we were to decide, then I just wouldn't send her an agenda.
got it. So it only needs to be 2 days ahead of time posted? Oh,
And those work sessions are open to the public?
Yes.
And do groups often come and advocate for their budgets, or?
we usually.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, the planning commission or the DRB will just send us level funded budget request. And so usually we don't meet with that, but usually the West Dummerston Volunteer Fire Department will come in. Depends.
it's been different different years. And when a couple years, we asked everybody.
Everybody came in.
Everybody came in, you know, we just scheduled it so everybody came in, and it was, well, if they're level funding, do we really need you know, we did it the year before. So if somebody was asking for something big, we'd ask them to come in and explain it, and.
Yeah.
I imagine the Energy Committee will want to come in to defend their zero request, but
We'll see, we'd like to have them do that.
Because if we go that low, maybe you can give us some money back.
Exactly. See, that's why we need that.
Right.
But yeah, it's just, I would think we just do it that way and play it by ear and how well it's going and.
Yeah, I'm fine with weekly.
Right, and we, you know, some groups, like the fire department have asked to come to a regular meeting, you know. So they're on BCTV.
and I assume you've seen news about the change in personnel at the fire department.
Okay, so that's,
Okay.
we're in agreement on that schedule. Let's see, we had a letter of interest for a resident wanting to join the Social Services Advisory Committee. What would you like to do?
I'd like to appoint her. I've known her for a while, not well, but she was a hospice volunteer when my father was in his last months, and great woman. Her husband Barry died a number of years ago of Alzheimer's.
I know her as well, so.
Okay, you're good?
Yeah.
Okay, I know her somewhat, so sometimes we ask, if we don't know the person, we sometimes ask to chat, but I think we could make an appointment tonight.
I'm fine with that.
Motion?
If you wanna make that motion, Alex.
Yeah, what's her first name?
Elsa.
Elsa, right. I move to appoint Elsa Waxman to the Social Services Advisory Committee.
I'll second it.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
All right.
Aye. Great, I'll let her know. Okay. Is there any other new business?
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
There we go.